So before I get into the meat and potatoes of this particular guide video, here is a quick warning for you all because this video deals with some tricky subject matter and some of the nastiest, filthiest, worst races in fantasy. That's right, elves. Alright, so you've no doubt noticed that the world of Eorzea, yeah, that's the one, is now covered in giant glowing eggs and little poopy eggs that are all over the floor. I assume that a chocobo had, well, maybe a couple of chocobos, got together and were doing some sexual experimentation with paint. And, well, that's how it goes. So it's the Easter event, the whatever the hell they call it. I forget what they actually call it. But it starts here in unpronounceable names amphitheater in Old Gridania, the Black Shroud even. So anyway, gonna want to come and, well, dodge the millions and millions of people. The Extreme Extrapolation from Jilly Aliapo. Aliapo? Whatever, her. With the boobs. And the pink bondage gear? And weird hat. Huh. I thought archers had it bad. Well, yes, I'm an adventurer. Oh, you haven't heard of me? I'm famous. 12 archons, giant decorated eggs. Make ready the vessels for our return. Okay. And Riggy the Spriggan is involved in this. So I guess this is just the default starting point for all of this crap. My gods, I wish there was a way to turn off names in these videos. Or in this game. Like, my immersion. I know I can hit. What is it? Scroll lock to get rid of the HUD and UI and all that, but boy, it's busy. Jump over the sexless church elves that are sitting around. Short person, hello. So you want to meet her at Take the Knot? I mean the Red Rock, this place. Just right next to the Aetherite Plaza, right outside the Carpenters Guild. Will you be joining too? I guess Riggy's a good Spriggy. That sounds racist somehow. So we're going to be hunting for hidden eggs. Right, that makes all kinds of sense. So we've got this gibberish on a map. We accept your challenge even though we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Have I actually been PG in this video so far? Have to correct that. And she's just gonna get naked right there in front of you and everybody else. It's a step up from the bondage gear. Slightly. Yay, there's one for me too. It is actually cute despite the hood on the back of it. And then we want to get the rest of this. So should you choose to undertake this, guidance from the journal, duty list, map will be limited. You'll need to read the text carefully and decipher clues. You're just, find a guide online or on, say, YouTube. Where the hell did this go in my inventory? Oh, that was easy enough to find. So you just put the top she gives you on and talk to her again. We shall find the egg in no time. We have to find some Spriggans and talk to them. And here's a map for me too. So you just need to go and speak with the Spriggans. There's one right next to the spot over here. Super duper easy to find. And of course the next one's over here in the cubby hole. Again, this is all the easy parts. A caveman could do it. I really thought that name was something filthy before I read it fully. You can see the more of the leavings of the weird chocobo sex experiments on the ground, all over the ground. It's really quite frightening. We should be very concerned that the chocobos are getting that freaky. Of course, you can just take the Ethernet to the next one from the Aetheryte Plaza to... I said that wrong once before, didn't I? I keep doing that. To the Archers Guild, where the next Spriggan is. And hopefully, the sound of my popping shoulder did not come over the microphone. So yeah, just talk to all the Spriggans and they'll tell you their numbers. This one's number 1, number 2, and number 3. And then you go back to the... Not... Really stifling myself. You go back and take the knot, to the knot, and talk to the cat lady again. You found 3 Spriggans, and then she'll dump exposition on you if you so choose. First, second, and third is referring to some kind of order. I will show you the actual... We get no more hints, that's all you get. We'll show you the actual thing here in a moment. Yes, there's letters on a map. Would you like her to share more thoughts? You can just keep going till she kind of solves things here. First, second, or third. The order is important. Well, yes, it is. And if you take a look at this, the order you go from 1 to 2 to 3, M-I-O-U-N-N-E. It's a name I know well. Yeah, it's a name I know well too. So that means you're going to want to meander your way to the Adventurers Guild down here at the Roost. Or the Carline Canopy. I guess the Roost is the airship dock. So yeah, you just kind of want to go hop your booty down here and... Now, this is actually the tricky part. Because this knife-eared harlot will give you absolutely nothing. Unless you say the words exactly properly. So, say capital E, G, capital H, U-N-T, egg hunt, and the knife-eared slut will take cocks out of her mouth for long enough to give you the fancy egg. I'm still kinda aggravated at her for not giving me the fucking egg when I said type egg hunt without a capital H, egg hunt without a capital E. I tried everything but both words capital, and I'd just like to strangle her. It would be lovely. That would be lovely. I will contain my murder boner for the moment, though. So then you gotta go and give the gilded tourmaline egg to Nanota, back at the knot. Well, that one might be a little small for knotting and taking knots. Just saying. Don't sexualize the potatoes. Potatoes are for hug, not fug. Have you got something for me? Yes, this piece of shit. Congratulations. That's just the beginning. There's another egg. Out in the wilderness. Should you choose to, guidance, blah, 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 blah. Means you're going to have to find your own way. Deal with it. Let's have a look at the new map. Huh. Those are letters. This must be Old Gridania. Can we have some more hints? Haha! Fuck you! You can have some extra Spriggans instead. And this handy item. What is it? It's a turd. Put it in your pocket. I have given it to you. Those are all the hints you get. So yeah, you just need to find the Spriggans again. These ones are... Well, the only one that's slightly difficult to find is the one at the altar, so... A coddled Spriggan? Which one? Hee hee. That means he's number one. And of course the second one's up here by the Lancers Guild at the West Shore Pier. Not sure if this is number 2 or not, but he's here at the place with the thing. Kabing! 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 God, I love the jumping animations in this game. Find another coddled spriggan amongst some more chocobo sex toys. Nice to meet you. That's number 2. Like, I just assume... That's the dog again. I will attempt to talk over her. There she is looking out for the things. Don't know what she's doing. She's lost. Apparently I have rank in my free company now. Boy, they're going to regret that when this video comes out. And all my potty mouth and talking about knife-eared harlots that need to be strangled. Although she'd probably like that. You know, they say elves can serve a role in any party, as cocksleeves. So here's the other spriggan. What did he say to me? This is number 3. So it looks like they've layered them out in a particular order. As long as you do a counterclockwise rotation. Next one's up by the Botanist Guild and Great Loam Growery. And that one was back in, well, there's no name for that place, but the polyp dangling off the Apkalu Falls route to the Black Boar Gate. It's another gate. A lot of gates that go unused in here. I suppose that's a clunk of speculation for another time. So yeah, now you're going to want to go up here to the thing. And of course, there's only prerequisite to these quests is that you have to be level 15. Which is nice, because it doesn't have the prerequisite of having to do... It's good to be a 5. Well, that's number 5. I guess they're not in any particular order. So that's a thing. Words. Words are hard. I'm just going to take the Ethernet to the Conjurer's Guild this time. And the last of the Spriggans. What you look for? Yeah, she's back up at the amphitheater again. Take the Ethernet. It's just easier at this point. To the amphitheater, where we shall see a show. Of course, the kind of show that we're going to see, considering her bondage gear earlier. Yeah. You never know. They've made a poor attempt at obfuscating their numbers this time. Their half-baked riddles were no match for my sleuthing skills, though. Yeah. Okay. You've been needing the password, too. This time's I'm going to strangle you. Is what it is. It's I'm going to strangle you. Use the information gleaned from the 5 Spriggans and the clues on the map to determine the gilded topaz egg's whereabouts. And say egg hunt when you find it. Of course, you can get some hints from Jilly here. I'm assuming that's Jilly. There's so many letters. Could it be there's an extra step? Maybe. What do we use what do we get if we use the same things? It might even be more than just one word. It's not. It's really not. This is clearly complex. Perhaps it would be easier if we marked the locations of the Spriggans on the map. Well, duh. Why does it take so long to get to the overlay is what I wonder. The one that you actually need to see. Of course, this is a mess here. Wait a moment, 135. Where does she see 135? O-N-E. Trying to make sense. Oh. 1, 3, 5. Oh. Would you like her all to solve the puzzle? All but solve the puzzle for you. So if you go from 1, 3 to 5, you get Gabineaux. I believe there's somebody in the central shroud by that name. Yes, at their bowyer. Bowyer. The little house that you go to if you started in Gridania doing the Gridania quests. So let's plop our booties out there. Or do we want to just teleport? That's just as easy to walk. So let's take the Blue Badger Gate and have us a little walkie-loo. Yes, we're in the Black Shroud, the Jadeite Thick, even. So yes, we're going to here. Gabineau's Bower. This dude's house. This dude's house over here. Just follow the path east. Super easy for the most part. Cross the bridge eventually when you come to it. If you want to follow the road. You can follow the river, you can follow that road there to the south, and then cross the river just as easily. Why am I walking like a derp? Walking like a pleb. Why is it this one every time recently? I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to ride the eyeball. If you can't find it, well, just look for the idling people. And as usual, egg hunt. Egg hunt? What do you mean? I hardly knew her. So yeah, we got another pointy-eared slut over here. Why don't you do something about a beech tree? What? So it's got to be done in secret. It's a secret egg. So the cult of the secret Fabergé eggs has been exposed. A friend in the silly hat and a little Spriggan came here. You have to be real careful with these quests and having to deal with the elves and elves. You might want to find a white mage to cast Protect on you before you get into it. You might end up with the herps. So that is indeed a thing. You can go to the Alchemist Guild and they'll die afterwards, and I'm sure they'll give you some ointment to clear you right up, though. And, of course, now we get the Spriggan a job. He's such a hard worker. And he eats rocks. And he looks horrifying. But enough about the elf. The little Spriggan's going to be happily working for the elf. That's how you get crabs. It's already going to hire an adventurer to fight them off. Crab battle. Back to the amphitheater in Old Gridania, where we started. Lovely. Now that you're here, hand over the egg. To the short person. Do not strangle them, no matter how strong the urge or desire to strangle the midget is. Baked potato. You mean to say there are other garments to match this glorious jacket? And she gets... The pants are off now. Right in front of everybody. Just airing it out, huh? Of course we can't do anything without the cat poses, can we? Long blue legs, pretty like Spriggan. Blue like not Spriggan. Riggy confused. I think Riggy's a leg man. Riggy, I like you, Riggy. You get a thumbs up from me. I'm more of an ass cat myself, but that's where the legs lead. We'll have to try extra special next year to match the efforts of these two geniuses. Oh my god, I hate you all. So you just complete the quest, and seasonal event quest complete. You get an achievement, you get a fancy pair of pants and a fancy pair of shoes with some stockings attached to them. Let's check out the stuff here. It's somewhere, I'm sure. Hang on. Is that part of the shorts? It is part of the shorts. Huh. So you can wear better shoes with the shorts. So this is the Spriggan outfit. It is dyeable, so you can change it to whatever color you like. I don't believe I've got any dyes on me, otherwise I would show off, but yeah, that's the outfit. That's the Gala kitten humping the side of my head. And that is it for this guide. Thank you to Pixiehawk and Drora from Reddit for helping me out with the context to the fucking letters that need to be capitalized. And helping Mione there take the cocks out of her mouth for long enough to help me continue with the quest. That's all for this guide. It is going up as soon as I get it edited, which should be the later tonight before the stream on Sunday. And the event is lasting till the 22nd. I'll probably put up another guide for the other event that's coming up, the Final Fantasy XV crossover, later on. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a whatever. Leave a cookie. I like cookies. Here are some Oreos, actually. Subscribe. Best way to help the channel is to subscribe. I shall see you in the next one. Whoosh.